If you clicked on this video because you're looking for motivation, or you find yourself losing motivation to do something you used to really love, then this video might just give you some answers. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's been such a long time since I uploaded a YouTube video, and I know I've been gone for so long, and there's a reason to that, which I will speak of near the end of the video if you're interested to hear about it. But essentially, I lost motivation to create YouTube videos. I was busy, and whenever I had free time, all I wanted to do was rest. I was even contemplating if I should continue at all, but I cannot let myself down and I cannot let you guys down. So here I am, and I'm gonna tell you about how I found motivation to return and what I think the truth about motivation is, because I've been thinking about it the wrong way. So without further ado, let's get started. So let's start off with a quick personal story of what made me come back to YouTube. So a few days ago, a friend suddenly texted me. She was like, "Celine, this is super random, but my friend says she recognized you from a Zoom meeting photo. She said she felt familiar with your face, and then when she thought about it, she's like, oh wait, I actually subscribed to this girl. I subscribed to her YouTube channel." And then my friend took a picture of her friend's phone. It's like a picture of my YouTube page and she subscribed to it. And that's when I was like, what? Someone in my city actually knows about my YouTube channel? Which is really crazy because I live in Indonesia, here we speak Indonesian, and I don't know of many people who watch these types of content because I make content on self-improvement, you know, all about enriching your life. And I just didn't think there was that big of a market here in my city. But I guess I was wrong. I guess we do have some market here, and yeah, that friend was one of the people who found my YouTube channel. And I actually also have another friend who's already discovered this channel from the very first upload. And I don't know how that happened, but it just did. Long story short, that friend told me to continue posting. And to think that someone is out there watching my videos and waiting for me to upload is just really motivating to me. But this wouldn't have even happened had I not uploaded a single YouTube video. And so it acts as an anchor to bring me back to what I wanted to do in the first place when I have made the action. So I've already posted some YouTube videos. I think I have like 10 videos right now. But even though I only uploaded 10 videos within a span of almost 1 year now, it's really little and I was really inconsistent. But at least I've placed the effort, I've done the action, and now those videos can help motivate me right now when I need it. And so that's when I thought about this video and I was like, actually, people should know about this. Maybe this is something you've heard before from someone else, but having experienced this thing myself, I feel like it's really different when you hear it from others and when you just experience it yourself, you know? And so I'm here like, okay, I gotta make a video, and this is how this video happened. And so I think this is a common myth people believe, and it is that I need motivation before I can take action. But the truth is that it can also be the other way around, because this is a loop. It's a positive feedback loop. You take action, and that creates success, success creates motivation, and then motivation fuels you to take action again. So it's this whole loop, and you can reverse it however you want. But you cannot have success without taking action. And maybe some of you might be thinking, but I suck at it. Like, it's not like I can succeed. But success is not actually this huge thing. Let's say you want to learn a new language. For you, success might be to be fluent in that language. But let's say you get to read the letters, or Hangul, let's say in Korean, or you can read Hanzi in Mandarin. Then even though you're not actually fluent yet in Korean or Mandarin or whatever language you choose to learn, it doesn't matter, because that in itself, the fact that you can now read some Korean characters, you can read some Chinese characters. I think that's success on its own. It's a small form of success. And all you need to do is build these small successes. And eventually it will create a momentum. And it will lead you towards that final success you've been dreaming of. And so yeah, even though you think like, oh no, this is not actually doing anything, I don't feel motivated with this little success, just trust me. Do the action. Do it multiple times, even though you don't feel like it. Schedule an appointment with your PT at the gym, or book that lesson, book that Korean lesson on italki, let's say, and just show up. And eventually, I promise, motivation will meet you halfway. But let's say you really have zero motivation, or let's say zero will to do the thing that you want to be motivated to do. Let's say you wanted to be motivated to exercise, but you have zero will to exercise. You don't even want to spend money on a PT to keep you accountable for it. Then I have another solution for you, which is to learn something new. And it does not have to be anything related to your goal, which is sports. It can be something else. Maybe you learn to play a new instrument. Maybe you learn to play the guitar. Maybe you start learning how to draw. It can be totally unrelated, and then just do that thing where you have the slightest bit of motivation and just do it over and over again until you see success. And that in itself will prove to you that growth is possible, change is possible, and that will rewire your brain to start taking up more challenges. And eventually you will get the motivation to do whatever it is you wanted to do in the first place. Because I experienced this firsthand. Back during COVID, I challenged myself to do a split because I thought it was impossible for an adult to do a split. I thought they had to achieve the splits when they were young to even be able to do it at all as an adult. But then I broke this belief I had. This was truly a big turning point for me because ever since then, I found the confidence to do many other things in life that I used to set limiting beliefs for myself. And I think you can do that too. So to wrap it up, motivation does not just appear out of nowhere. It appears when you create action. It grows when we move, when we create, when we show up. And eventually when you do that again and again, then motivation will definitely meet you halfway. And it will be this big positive feedback loop that I believe you will not regret at all. So if you're struggling with motivation, don't wait for motivation to come. Instead, keep learning something new and prove to yourself that you can. This way, you're building evidence that you can actually grow to be better. And that evidence naturally turns into self-motivation. So if you've been waiting to feel motivated, then maybe this is your sign. To just take action, create one piece of proof, and let motivation meet you halfway. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, spending time here with me. Thank you for still subscribing to this channel even though it's been inactive for so long. But I hope you still stick around here and subscribe to this channel if you want more videos on self-improvement and overall just how to elevate your life to be better. And in my next video, I will be talking about why you should learn new things and all the effects of learning new things, trying out new hobbies that you can experience. And so if you're interested in that video, then you can click the subscribe button so you don't miss it. And I'll see you in that video. And if you're still here at the very end of this video, then I'm gonna tell you about what I've been doing this past 6 months. So basically, I started this YouTube channel last October 2024, and that was when I was still looking for a job. I was still applying here and there and waiting for an interview, waiting for a reply. And it was at that moment where I decided to start a YouTube channel. And I was like, okay, I have plenty of time now, I should create a YouTube video. And that's where it all started. And then long story short, I finally got my first job in November. And that really messed up my schedule because I was like, okay, now I have to balance having a 9-to-5 and having this YouTube channel. I was really struggling at first because I was not used to sitting in front of the computer for multiple hours and just staying there sitting and not really interacting with anyone else. But that was still manageable, so I continued to post videos, although irregularly. But then this year, 2025, it got a little more hectic because aside from work, I also started learning new things. I got into exercise, I hung out a lot with my friends, I tried so many new things, and it was really fulfilling for me. And so my priorities changed, and I was like, okay, I want to do this more than I want to create a YouTube video. And then when I actually have like an empty slot, let's say I have a free weekend, I would just feel like sleeping because my days were already so full and the weekends were the only time for me to recharge. And so essentially that's how it got to be this way. But I am glad I am finally back, and I hope to be more and more consistent. So if you guys are here with me and you want to see more of me, then please let me know what type of videos you want to see in the future, just so I have like this little motivation of like, okay, people want to see this video, like I have to create it for them. So I will see you guys in my next video. I thank you so much for being part of this family, for being subscribed to my channel, and for watching all the way until the end. You guys are the best. And so I will see you next time. Bye bye!